The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Jackson running again. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now Ward. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
12-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Throwing now, Ward. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up second and 1.
Brings up second.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Marvin Harrison Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of the ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Titans. Down the left sideline. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Across midfield. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And able to get this out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near. And you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 9.
Jackson's going to try to sneak. And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. And a Raven first down.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Ethan Evans on now to punt. Take it at the 37. There'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught by Bryant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And back to the 30. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw, here's Ward. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
42-yard line.
Ward. In trouble, and he's taken down. Mike Green. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Nnamdi Madubuike able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Ethan Evans now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. Jackson now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on the punt. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Titan football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll keep it himself. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's quickly out to Harrison. To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. And the Titans are able to move back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Ravens taking the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now it's Jackson. And quick throw here, that's complete. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the option right is Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within a point. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, good move. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got it. He's got room. He's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Lions get it done in dominant fashion. They cruise into the divisional round next weekend. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's the Raiders quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Raiders find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Eagles. And this is Cam Skattebo. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. 58 yards for the score. The Giants are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
That's good for a Titans.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Mike Green on the stop.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Ward. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Ward now working out of the gun. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's the option. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A short throw caught by Andrews. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Ravens first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
For number 84. Incomplete.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within a point. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Tennessee offense set to go again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Ward. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
10 at the 38-yard line.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans will add to their 4th quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on him, and score a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Ravens 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 12.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. In a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs. They go play action with Ward. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
17 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over. To throw is Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, here's Ward. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 9.
46-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 8, a minute 15 remaining. And this is where your playoff medal is tested on the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Now Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.